The Realme GT 5G is currently the most high-end offering in the Realme's new GT series of smartphones. So today in this video, I will be reviewing the Realme's all-new power-packed flagship Realme GT 5G. The variant we have with us is priced at Rs 41,999. It's available for sale on Flipkart and Realme.com. So without any delay, let's get started and find out if this is the best mid-range flagship smartphone under this price or not. Now, first of all, let's talk about one of the most in-demand features in smartphones nowadays, that is fast charging, because everyone loves it. In fact, the Realme GT 5G also supports fast charging. The device is powered by a 4500 mAh battery and you get a 65 watts of charger in the box. Currently, many of the smartphone brands are in a rush to give their customers the best fast charging options in their devices. Like it all started with 18 watts, 20, 30, 50 and now it's 65 watts. In fact, some of the brands are offering even more now, which is great. So I feel the inclusion of such fast charging options in smartphones, even in the budget category, has made really our lives easier. What do you think? Coming back to Realme GT, in just 35 minutes flat, this phone can be charged from 0 to 100%. And for those quick 10 minutes refills, you can get 30% charge, which is surely a lifesaver. So in short, this phone's battery does not disappoint you at all. It gives you a day's backup with moderate usage, but if you're a heavy user, don't get worried. You can quickly charge your phone whenever you're running out of juice. So let's move ahead and talk about its performance. To give you a full-fledged flagship level performance here, Realme has given you a flagship level processor as well. Realme GT runs on the Snapdragon 888 processor, and the variant that we have comes with 12GB LPDDR5 RAM along with 256GB of non-expandable UFS 3.1 storage. A flagship processor combined with the best RAM and storage standards resulted in providing an absolutely lag-free experience. Be it regular tasks like social media scrolling, taking calls, checking emails, watching videos, or playing graphic-intensive games. The Realme GT was able to manage anything to everything without any hiccups. When it comes to gaming, you get the option of playing graphic-heavy titles like BGMI, COD and Asphalt 9 at the highest settings. While playing BGMI for at least 30 minutes, we didn't feel any such heat on the phone. On the other hand, while running the N22 app, we noticed that the rear surface of the phone got a little warm but didn't turn very hot. In real life usage, it's needless to mention that this phone can handle each and every activity very comfortably. Whether it's about social media handling, using multiple apps, watching videos or even playing games, Snapdragon 888 can actually live up to your expectations very well. And now time to talk about its camera features. The Realme GT comes with a 64 megapixel triple rear camera setup. You get a 64 megapixel Sony IMX682 sensor, f1.8 aperture. There's an 8 megapixel ultra wide and a 2 megapixel macro lens with 4 centimeters of focal length. In terms of selfies, you get a 16 megapixel front shooter. And one more thing guys, from its rear camera you can shoot up to 4K 60 FPS and from its front camera you can shoot up to 1080p 30 FPS. So guys, in terms of image quality here, you get an amazing flagship level image processing here. Be it low light, daylight, HDR, close-ups or any other modes. For this price, you get really impressive quality of images. In fact, Realme GT's camera offers good color reproduction, plenty of details and perfect white balance as well. So let's take a look at some of the image samples. But the same can't be said about its macro camera. It would have been really great if Realme provided either a 5 megapixel macro camera or macro option in the ultra wide lens. This macro camera does give you acceptable photos in proper lighting, but I've seen better macros. Here are some quick video samples.
तो दोस्तों मैं शूट कर रहा हूँ 1080p 30 fps पर यूजिंग द Realme GT। शाम का टाइम है ये। मैं आपको डायनामिक रेंज का भी यहाँ पे आइडिया दे देता हूँ थोड़ा सा। बाकी आप मुझे कमेंट्स में बताइए कि कैसी लग रही है आपको वीडियो क्वालिटी। व्हाट आर योर थॉट्स अबाउट द कलर्स एंड आप देख सकते हैं किस तरह यहाँ पे डायनामिक रेंज को काफ़ी अच्छे से कंट्रोल कर रहा है ये फ़ोन। देख सकते हैं आप बैकग्राउंड काफ़ी ब्लोन आउट हो रखा है इस साइड पे, बट आई थिंक यहाँ स्टेबलाइजेशन तो बढ़िया आ रहा है। आई डोंट थिंक देयर इज़ एनी इशू। 1080p 30 पर ही आप शूट कर सकते हो। 4K का सपोर्ट आपको यहाँ पे नहीं मिलता। 1080p 60 का भी सपोर्ट आपको यहाँ पर नहीं मिलेगा। तो आप मुझे कमेंट्स में ज़रूर बताइए। इस समय आप देख सकते हैं कि लाइट सीधा यहाँ पे पड़ रही है। आई थिंक वॉल काफ़ी ब्लोन आउट लग रही है यहाँ पर। एक्सपोजर कंट्रोल उतना अच्छा नहीं है। ऑडियो कैसी आ रही है ये आप मुझे कमेंट्स में ज़रूर बताइएगा।
In terms of audio, you do get dual stereo speakers here with Dolby Atmos support. The speaker's output is really impressive here and it can get really loud. So whether you're watching a video indoors or you're at a crowded place and your phone rings, you'll easily be able to hear your phone ringing. Here's its quick audio sample. Apart from this, Realme GT also has the 3.5mm headphone jack, which is a rare feature nowadays, especially in the flagship devices. So whenever you connect your earphones through it, it gives you a good connectivity. In terms of wireless audio, you get support for aptX adaptive, AAC and SBC codec. You can also tweak this setting in Dolby Atmos support as per your preference. So overall, Realme GT offers good audio quality. When it comes to its earpiece, it works well too. While attending calls and all, I didn't feel any issues. It won't be wrong to say that Realme GT is a full-fledged 5G device with support for 13 5G bands. You can also get dual 5G mode, which means that you can use two 5G SIMs at the same time. You can also get support for dual 4G, dual VoLTE, dual Wi-Fi calling, dual channel Wi-Fi acceleration support, native video calls, call recorder with IVR prompt, NFC and Bluetooth 5.2 as well. And in the end, let me tell you that this phone also supports 4G carrier aggregation as well. And now comes another important feature of this device which actually complements its impressive performance, and that is its display with 120Hz refresh rate. It's a 6.4-inch Super AMOLED panel with Full HD Plus resolution. It also offers a 360Hz touch sampling rate. In terms of content consumption, you get HDR10 and HDR10 Plus support. But unfortunately, watching HDR content is here limited to just YouTube. You can't watch HDR content on Netflix. So my question for Realme is why? It boasts a maximum brightness of 650 nits at auto settings, which is adequate for using under harsh sunlight. It also gets quite dim when using in low lit environments. Since it's a Super AMOLED panel, you can also get support for always on display, which can be customized according to your preference. There's also an in-display fingerprint sensor which quickly unlocks the device. So overall, Realme GT offers a great display. The colors on the display look extremely rich and sharp, which makes you enjoy watching each and every video. When you scroll or swipe, the animation is going to look way too smooth. But the biggest advantage of a high refresh rate is when you are playing the games. Now in the end, let's talk about the stunning design of this phone. We are using this special racing yellow color variant that comes with a smooth vegan leather-like finish. There's the Realme logo engraved on the bottom right corner on the rear side. A glossy black strip is present on the left side which joins the camera array on the top left corner. The frame of this phone is made of plastic, but it has a nice glossy metallic look. In terms of physical overview, you get a Type-C port, headphone jack, primary mic and speaker grill at the bottom. On the top, you have the secondary noise cancellation mic as well. The earpiece doubles up as the second speaker. There's a power button with a yellow accent on the left. The volume rockers and SIM tray are there on the right spine. The Realme GT offers an ergonomic design which makes it easy to use it with a single hand. This vegan leather-like variant weighs 186.5 grams and it is 9.1 mm thick. It seems like Realme is paying a lot of attention to its ergonomics more than ever now, and it's absolutely visible in the Realme GT 5G. So time to know the final verdict. So overall, the Realme GT 5G is indeed a flagship killer of present times. For a phone that costs Rs 37,999 for the base variant and Rs 41,999 for the racing yellow variant, its specification and features seem justified. The 120Hz Super AMOLED display is great. The Snapdragon 888 gives a top-notch performance. Its 64-megapixel triple rear camera and 65 watts of fast charging support are great additions. But yes, you cannot ignore the fact that you do not have HDR capability on the GT 5G display. but I still think the trade-off here is reasonable. And what you get in return is a super fast 5G phone. And when you take a look at the phone from every angle and try to justify the price, you will not have a hard time doing that. For Rs 37,999, the Realme GT 5G is one of the fastest phones. So guys, this was our full review of Realme GT 5G. Let us know in comment section what are your thoughts on this device. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, you keep watching Mr. Phone.